In the bustling town of Abeokuta, nestled among rolling hills and vast fields of yam and cassava, the air carried whispers of a love forbidden. It was the year when the Harmattan winds blew fiercer than ever, turning the sky grey and the air brittle with dust. Among the Yoruba people who thrived in this fertile region, traditions held firm, and defiance was rarely tolerated. Amid this conservative landscape, a young woman named Abeni lived in her father's expansive compound. Her beauty was the kind that turned heads at the bustling market, eyes like molten gold, skin smooth as polished ebony, and a gait that carried the rhythm of a well-played talking drum. Yet, for all her external splendor, Abeni was a caged bird. She belonged to a prominent family, the Oleda, known for their wealth and strict adherence to customs. Abeni had been promised to Adewale, the son of a powerful chief from a neighboring town. The union was arranged not for love but for alliances, for Adewale's family owned lands rich with palm oil, and the Oleda had influence over trade routes. It was the perfect match, except for one glaring problem: Abeni's heart had already chosen another. The man she loved was Tunde, the son of the village drummer. He was everything Adewale was not: gentle, humble, and brimming with passion. Tunde's drumming could summon the spirits, bringing life to traditional ceremonies and stirring emotions deep within the soul. His melodies often floated through the night, carrying words unspoken and feelings suppressed. Abeni heard his music and felt her heart leap with every beat. The two had met one fateful evening during a festival honoring Sango, the god of thunder. The air was alive with excitement, and the drummers led the crowd into a frenzy. Tunde's hands moved like lightning over the stretched animal skin, his music electrifying. When his eyes met Abeni's across the dancing crowd, time seemed to freeze. Later that night, under the cover of an ancient Iroko tree, they exchanged whispered dreams and vows. But their love was a secret cloaked in shadows. Abeni's family would never allow her to marry someone as lowly as a drummer. Her father, Chief Aled, had made it clear that family honor and tradition were paramount. Tunde, too, faced scorn from his peers. "Do not chase what is beyond your reach," they warned him, but the heart rarely listens to logic. As weeks turned to months, Abeni and Tunde met in secret. They used the dense forest as their refuge, where the leaves whispered their secrets to the wind and the earth bore witness to their love. Tunde would often bring his drum, playing softly as Abeni sang melodies only they understood. But secrets have a way of unearthing themselves. One fateful day, as Abeni slipped out of her compound to meet Tunde, her younger brother, Femi, followed her. Curious and suspicious, Femi trailed her to the edge of the forest, where he saw her in Tunde's arms. His heart sank, not out of malice but fear of what their father would do. That evening, he reported what he had seen to Chief Aled. When Abeni returned home, she found her father waiting for her. His eyes, usually kind, now burned with anger. "How dare you shame this family?" he thundered. "You are promised to Adewale, yet you consort with a common drummer." "Father," Abeni began, her voice trembling, "I love Tunde. My heart belongs to him, not Adewale." "Love?" Chief Aled scoffed. "What does love have to do with anything? Our family's honor is at stake. You will end this madness or face the consequences." But Abeni was resolute. For the first time in her life, she defied her father. "I cannot marry a man I do not love," she said, tears streaming down her face. Her defiance was met with swift punishment. She was confined to her room, her movements restricted, and her visits to the forest forbidden. Meanwhile, word spread through the town, and Tunde became the target of scorn and ridicule. Despite the obstacles, their love endured. Tunde, determined to prove his worth, sought counsel from the village elder, Boba Ogunlai. The old man, known for his wisdom, listened to Tunde's plight and offered him a chance. "If you truly love her, you must fight for her," Boba Ogunlai said. "But not with fists or words. Show her father that you are a man of substance. Show him the power of love. Tunde took the elders' words to heart. Over the next few weeks, he worked tirelessly, saving money from his drumming gigs and offering his services in the fields. He even composed a special song, one that told the story of his love for Abeni and the challenges they faced. The day of Abeni's betrothal to Adewale arrived, and the entire town gathered to witness the ceremony. Drummers played festive tunes, and the air buzzed with anticipation. Abeni sat silently, adorned in the finest Oso oak fabric, her face a mask of resignation. Just as the ceremony was about to begin, a powerful rhythm erupted from the back of the crowd. Heads turned as Tunde emerged, his drum slung over his shoulder. He played with a ferocity that silenced the murmurs and drew everyone's attention. The song he played was unlike any the villagers had heard. It told of a love so pure and strong that it defied tradition and challenged the gods themselves. As the music swelled, Abeni rose from her seat, her heart drawn to the melody. Chief Alade, furious, demanded that the drumming stop, but the villagers were captivated. They saw in Tunde's performance not just defiance but an undeniable truth, the power of love to transcend class and custom. Moved by the passion in Tunde's music and the unwavering love in Abeni's eyes, Boba Ogunlai stepped forward. Chief Alade, he said, his voice firm yet gentle, perhaps it is time to consider that love, too, has its place in our traditions. Let this union be a lesson that true worth lies not in wealth or status but in the strength of one's heart. The chief hesitated, his pride warring with the wisdom of the elders' words. Finally, he sighed and waved a hand. If she truly loves him, then so be it. But know this, Tunde, you bear the weight of this decision. Do not fail her. The crowd erupted in cheers as Abeni ran into Tunde's arms. The forbidden love that had once been their secret was now celebrated. The rhythm of Tunde's drum echoed through the night, a testament to a love that had conquered all. From that day forward, Abeni and Tunde's story became a legend in Abeokuta. It was said that their love brought blessings to the village, teaching the people that while traditions are important, the heart's desires should never be ignored. And so, under the vast Nigerian skies, the drumbeat of love continued, uniting hearts and inspiring generations to come.